And, you know.
Okay, so if that's the answer, then you wouldn't be at a crossroads. This wouldn't be a conversation. So here's the blunt question.
Yeah, I think.
What in your life is off?
I think it's probably the balance of my romantic relationship. I feel like I'm deferring. I feel like I'm telling myself that I'll really focus in the way that I need to on my romantic relationship, which is also going to then become my family in the future. And I've been, especially this year, I've been doing that all year. I think that I'll have time for my relationship in 3 years when I sell a business or something. That's what I've been telling myself. And I think I feel that disconnection, not just in my romantic relationships, but I just feel that disconnection because I've told myself now that I'll figure it out in 3 years. That's when I'll focus. I'll sell this business, then I'll focus on, you know.
What's so funny is that if it was a business problem, if you and I were talking about a business problem and I was telling you about a business challenge I'm having, and if I said to you, you know what, whatever, I'll figure it out in 3 years, you would say, no, you figure that out now. Because that problem will not go away. And 3 years from now, you'll defer it another 3 years, or new problems. Like if this was a business problem, you would never let yourself defer that problem for 3 years. So how are you giving yourself a different standard for your romantic relationship of something that is of utmost importance to you, the desire to start a family one day? Why the different standard for a lower standard for your personal relationship than your professional work?
I think sometimes our romantic relationships becomes the residual beneficiary, i.e. it gets whatever's left. It's kind of what you were saying about friendships. When you were talking about friendships, I was thinking, that's that term, residual beneficiary. Like you get whatever's left. It's not allocated in the calendar. So if there's nothing in the calendar, it gets nothing that day, but the business meeting gets priority. I think relationships become the residual beneficiary because it's unclear in the near term the impact of neglecting them. So like not brushing your teeth today, you won't really see it today. You won't see the pain today. There'll be no dental visit. Don't brush it every day this week. You also won't see the impact. Don't do it for 5 years, divorce. You're in the dental chair having the molars pulled out. And these things in life where they're easy to do and therefore easy not to do, and the impact is delayed, they always become residual beneficiary. And like that's the nature of my life, like friendships, family, relationships. I've got this meeting today and I can quantify the return. The meeting is going to make me $1 million or whatever. But the relationship, not missing the date today or not checking in with a friend.
You're trading consistency for intensity. You're trading brushing your teeth every day for going to the dentist. So intensity, easy to quantify, easy to measure, immediate result.
Yeah.
Consistency, slow,
Yeah.
no easy way to calculate.
Have to believe
how
in it.
long.
Yeah.
Like how long does it take to get into shape? I don't know. Neither does any doctor. How many days do I have to brush my teeth every day? What if I take a day off? That's fine. How many days can I take off? I don't know.
Exactly.
So consistency, going to the gym, like you don't treat your relationship like going to the gym.
Yeah.
Right? Which is basically you're out of shape and you're like, I'll go to the gym when I have time. And then you're surprised that you're out of shape and out of breath. So you recognize this. And so the question is what can you do? And by the way, you can also just discover the results all by yourself.
No, I don't want to.
Right?
Because I've got friends that I met one at Shoreditch House the other day and he said, I don't know how it happened. He goes, my wife was focusing on her business. I was focusing on mine. We got 13 years in and the relationship had just vanished and I don't really know when it happened.
By the way, the opposite is true when things go right, which is if you invest in the relationship, just like you invest in exercise, you're like, I don't even know when I got into such great shape, but look at this, right? And what I have found is that what makes great friendships, what makes great relationships, and what makes great businesses is not just the big things, it's the countless little things, like a corporate culture, saying good morning to everybody, right? Just on a daily basis. Like it's the countless little things that add up to build trust, to build foundation. And I think this is one of the great tragedies of entrepreneurship